This is the This is the time that they come to their nests. They try and avoid people, and they're the only nocturnal penguin in New Zealand.
The problem that we've got with the penguins at the moment is that there isn't much oil in the water, but there's still a lot of oil on the rocks. And as they're swimming out of the water onto the rocks, they're having to clamber over, and that's why they're getting the oil on their underparts. And while there's been a lot of effort cleaning the beaches of oil, it's the rocks, and this is where the penguins are, and that's why they remain so vulnerable. So, in spite of this bird being really quite feisty, there's a risk that when he or she preens herself, that she swallows that oil, and then they'll get very, very sick.
We evaluate them if they're not bad. If they've got no oil on them and they seem to be coming in all right, and the area they're coming in has got no oil around, then we twink them and mark them and let them go and check on them the next night. If they are covered in oil, then we call a team in and they get taken straight back to the base to get cleaned up and looked after. So all the studies are showing they're declining, so all of them are special. All of them need to be saved.
There's a pair of little blue penguins in this burrow here, and they're sitting on an egg. The challenge we've got is, do we leave the birds here and they'll be suffered the fate of the oil which is just down on the rock pools below? But if we take the birds away, the chicks and the eggs will definitely die. This is the challenge. And so for that reason, we're leaving any bird which is completely clean or only lightly oiled. And if they're severely or moderately oiled, we're taking them with us. This is a section of the beach just below where the penguin nest was that we saw a few moments ago. This rock pool is completely coated with oil. If the birds have to move between the nests and the sea for their feeding, they possibly have to traverse through this area. The risk of them getting oiled is quite severe. So if we leave the clean birds in the nest, tomorrow they may be oiled. When they ingest the oil, it could be fatal.